In what turned out to be a disappointing night on multiple fronts for the Kansas City Royals, right-handed reliever Lucas Erceg exited Friday's 7-3 loss to the Detroit Tigers after taking a sharply hit ground ball off his left foot in the bottom of the seventh inning. The game, played at Comerica Park in front of an energetic Detroit crowd, was already leaning in the Tigers' favor when the incident occurred. Erceg had just entered in relief, looking to keep the game within reach for Kansas City. With 2 outs in the inning and the Tigers leading 5-3, Detroit's Riley Greene stepped to the plate and wasted no time attacking. Greene lashed a scorching ground ball back up the middle, clocked at an eye-popping 109.1 miles per hour off the bat, a hit so powerful that Erceg had virtually no time to react. The ball smashed into his left foot and deflected sharply toward first base, where Vinny Pasquantino hustled in to try and make a play. Despite his quick reaction, Pasquantino was unable to beat the fleet-footed Greene to the bag, and the Tigers added another base runner. While Greene reached safely, attention quickly turned to Erceg, who remained on the mound, grimacing and clutching his foot. The stadium fell into an uneasy quiet as manager Matt Quatraro and the Royals' head athletic trainer rushed out to examine him. After several tense minutes on the ground, Erceg was eventually helped to his feet, but he could not walk without assistance and had to be helped off the field, unable to put weight on his injured foot. Shortly after the game, the Royals announced that X-rays came back negative for fractures, diagnosing Erceg with a left foot contusion, a painful deep bruise, but fortunately not a break. While this spared him from a long-term injury, the team did not provide a clear timeline for his return, stating only that he would be evaluated further in the coming days. The injury overshadowed what had already been a rough outing for Kansas City. Starting pitcher Alec Marsh struggled with command early, surrendering 4 runs in the first 3 innings, including a 2-run homer to Spencer Torkelson in the bottom of the first that gave Detroit an early 2-0 lead. Kansas City briefly clawed back into the game with a 3-run 4th inning, highlighted by a 2-run double from Salvador Perez and an RBI single by MJ Melendez. However, the Royals' momentum was short-lived as the Tigers answered back in the bottom of the 5th with another run, then tacked on 2 more in the 7th, one of which came immediately after Erceg's injury. Offensively, the Royals managed 9 hits, but failed to capitalize in key situations, going just 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position and leaving 7 men on base. Erceg's injury was particularly disheartening given his strong performance to start the 2025 season. The 29-year-old had emerged as one of Kansas City's most dependable bullpen arms, having thrown 6/3 scoreless innings over 8 appearances leading up to Friday's game. His combination of mid-90s velocity and sharp off-speed offerings had earned him more high-leverage opportunities, and his loss now leaves a noticeable gap in the Royals' late-inning relief corps. With the team now on a 5-game losing streak, Friday's defeat underscored several mounting issues, from inconsistent starting pitching to missed offensive opportunities, and now injuries to key relievers. As Kansas City looks to stop the skid and get back on track, the absence of Erceg will force manager Quatraro to rework his bullpen strategy, potentially leaning more on younger, untested arms to fill the void. All eyes will now be on the Royals' medical updates in the coming days, as they hope Erceg's return to action will come sooner rather than later.